Greetings to you, musical magicians, and welcome to Waxwing Shorts. I'm Elliot, and let's dive right into it. In this video, we're going to be handling how to read chord charts. Chord charts are a very important tool used in learning the guitar, and it is very important to know what we are looking at. So a chord chart will look like this. You might see that there is 6 vertical lines, and there's any number of horizontal lines going side to side. So the vertical lines represent the 6 strings on our guitar, and the horizontal lines represent the frets. So it's as if we're looking at our instrument like this. It's a cross-section of a certain part of the guitar neck. If we see a black bar at the very top of our chord chart, that means that we are in the open position. So that black bar is representing this, the nut of the guitar. If we see, say, a number followed by FR next to it, that means that we are starting that chord in a different position on the guitar neck. For instance, if we see a 5, that means we're starting here at the 5th fret. So we have the 6 vertical lines representing the 6 strings in order from left to right, as if the guitar neck was facing you, okay? So the 6th string will be on the left and the 1st string will be on the right. These dots represent where your fingers will be placed to play that chord. So this chord chart is showing us a C major chord. All right, so all of our fingers placed where they are on that chord chart will look like this. We get a C major chord. The numbers figured above the nut show us what fingers to use to play that chord. Playing the C major chord, we'll use our first finger to play the 1st fret on the 2nd string. We would have an open string here represented by the circle above the nut. Then we would have our 2nd finger here on the note E. This is the 2nd fret on the 4th string. And then we would have our 3rd finger on that C note on the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And if we see an X above the nut, that means that we do not play that string. So we are avoiding playing that 6th string, and we are starting right here from this C note, and this is a C major chord. And there is a circle above the 1st string as well, so that means that that note will ring open as well. If we see a chord that looks like this, then this is an E minor chord. Okay, so we just need 2 fingers. We're going to be using our 2nd finger and our 3rd finger. We're going to place them on the 2nd fret on the 5th string and the 2nd fret on the 4th string. And then the rest of the strings are played open. Now we can also see chords that look like this. This is a bar chord. This is indicating that we have our 1st finger laid down all the way across that 3rd fret. Right, this chart is beginning at the 3rd fret, so it is not an open position chord. Okay, that 3 followed by FR is telling us to begin at the 3rd fret. So we're going to have our 1st finger laid all the way down across the 3rd fret with equal pressure, and then we'll put the rest of the fingers down as indicated. This would be a G minor chord. Sometimes in some of my chord charts, I like to have a mix between black notes and white notes. So if you see a mixture of these black dots and white dots on the fretboard, that is simply I am indicating which note is the root of that chord with the black dot, and the rest of the notes will be represented with the white dots. If that doesn't make any sense to you right now, please stay tuned for further episodes. All right, so that is how we read chord charts for the guitar. Now there will be future episodes on how to read chord charts for other stringed fretboard instruments as well, like the ukulele or like the banjo. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel, and please stay tuned for some of my mega courses which will be coming out later this year in 2021, like my creative improvisation course and a course on composition. If you want to learn from me directly, please go to waxwingmusicstudio.com or shoot me an email at wax.wing.musicstudio@gmail.com. All right, thanks, and I'll see you next time.